Testing, testing, testing. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. See if this thing is working. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Something that I wouldn't say we normally do. I don't think we've ever talked about prom like that in the den. We may or may not have. But first and foremost, I want to welcome you all to the den. I'm your host, Ed Honcho. I hope that everybody is doing well today. I hope that life is giving you everything that you feel like you deserve. We'll be live here in about 45 seconds. Trying to decide if I didn't make me any coffee today. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe make that 1 minute. 1 minute and 15 seconds. I'm going to have to make me some coffee. But I hope that everybody is doing well. You know, go ahead and drop whatever states you may be from in the chat while we're getting ready for that, so I can send a little bit of digital love in your direction. But again, we're talking about proms. We're talking about maybe how proms have evolved for some of us older folks. And maybe the younger folks don't see a big deal. Maybe it's nothing new. Maybe maybe things have changed for them as well. But we're going to be looking at some of the most viral outfits. We're going to be looking at some of the most ghetto outfits. Maybe some of the nice outfits as well. And we're going to talk about prom and where it holds a place in American society, right? Because it is a very odd thing. So, like I said, give me just a moment, and then we will get this thing going. All right. So, do 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 do. All right, all right, all right. Let's get to it. Let's see. So that's what we have joining us this afternoon, and then let's get into a great conversation because I think there is a lot to talk about when we talk about prom, what it means in American society, and how different prom is now from what it may have been over the years. Let's talk about it. Lovely Miss, let's talk about it. Good to see you. Jabari, what's the motherfucking deal? Good to see you. You say, so I go to your senior prom, except graduation. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Senior prom. There's now they got like, yeah, we're gonna get all into it. We're gonna like. What? The spring? What is all the spring fling? See, I don't even know nothing about that. All right, let's get into it. Goodness gracious. See, that's what I said. I'm out to loot. I'm way out to loot. So, what I originally was going to do, I mean, I do have some videos I'm going to show you guys. I do have videos I'm going to show you guys. But it's so much of this shit. I mean, I don't even know how you even address it all. I mean, you can't. I guess it's too much. But and I get it. I know people used to show up to proms and limousines, or they back around in my day when they started doing the like the stretch Hummers and all that other shit like that. Like cool. And when I think of it in that context, like some of it I get. Like you meet up at somebody's house beforehand, then I'll take all the pictures. Somebody mama taking pictures, somebody whatever taking pictures, and cool. Then you go off to prom and you go have a good time. You go enjoy yourself. Lovely Miss Sarah Lou, how are you? And we only 3D. We tres generaciones. But I gotta pardon me. I got a booger in my nose. Feel like I need to blow it out. And that might be TMI, but we're a degenerate family, so I had to share that with y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, there we go. So now it's levels to it when it comes to this prom stuff. And I get it. I get it. It's a special night. And I guess maybe looking back at my prom, it was more of the weekend after the prom than the prom itself. Right. And I get it. You want to stand out. You want to be the flyest on the floor. You want to look good. I mean, everybody's coming out trying to dress their best. You're dressed to impress. And so I get it. I mean, you want to show out. But good grief, like some of the shit that's going on now, it's too far. It's too much, and it's a lot going on. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. All right. So I'm gonna show you some things. Make sure we're not playing no sound because all of these videos are gonna get. This can't be monetized because blah 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 blah. And thank you to the lovely Miss Sarah Lou. I appreciate the donation support. Let me see here. Man, like I said, I'm again, it doesn't take any time to find any of this. I still got the black life stuff. It takes no time to find some of this off the wall stuff. So what we're going to discuss, illusion, what's the motherfucking deal? What we're going to discuss is opinions, right? Because I think everybody looks at things and they see these things in different lights. It could be because of your background, I mean, because we look at it different lights because we all have a bias, right? And that bias could be because of your background. It could be because, racially. It could be because of your gender. It could be male or female. Um, it could be of your height. It could be your uh, economic status. It could be a lot of different things that can impact a person's decisions, right? Their reasonings for supporting the ideas that they do support. But I think there's some things that just cross borders, right? I think there's some things that just across the spectrum, you're like, okay, right is right and wrong is wrong. And so that's what I said. When we look at some of these things, I want to know y'all's opinion because maybe I'm tripping on some of it. Maybe some of it's like, hey, it's not so bad. Maybe it's a new day and age. Maybe that is ridiculous. But again, like I say, we'll watch together. I'm trying to make sure. Okay. I don't think I have any sound. I mean, I don't have any sound on it either. But I guess that's the meaning, of do it big. This is something I've noticed too, that I find out. I've seen a lot of these kids doing, the whole little money fans and doing all of the money phones. You know the thing to get young niggas to stop doing shit. Just tell them how we used to do shit. Nigga, we been doing that shit. They ain't gonna think that shit cool no more. Niggas been doing that shit since the late '90s, 2000s. Of course, this definitely has to be Florida. Florida, I believe, is definitely topping the list in a lot of this. Um, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like you, right? Like things are much much different. You might have made it in the building with that money. You might not have made it out the building. You might have made it out the building, but you didn't make it out the building with that money. You and the money both made it out the building in two separate directions. Pink. Yeah, I guess that's the choice that he went with. And again, I get it. I think that's kind of dope. Match your little suit and your with your ride. Not so bad. I don't think that's a big issue. Like I said, motherfuckers used to ride the Hummer limos and things like that. Cool. Money flashing, not so much. Not my cup of tea, right? Let's check the next video out. I'm just gonna go in order by whatever I have. I'm not even gonna look at it. Oh, this was a somebody put an all-time collection. I guess I should have looked at it. So this is definitely not 2024. This is just some shit somebody gathered. Um, but there is another throwback, more nostalgic. Okay, so here we go. I have a problem with this. Right? Couple of reasons. I don't know how well y'all can see it. I have a problem with this. One, I'm supposed to be a teenager at prom. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Let's go back to this. Let me pause it. We all know people got you like no legally, you're supposed to be 18 to get a tattoo, right? But you see all these motherfuckers, they be scarred up before they get the fuck out. Like before they even get motherfuckers come out of junior high scarred up. You ain't even live no life yet, nigga. But like I said, the baby here, I don't really want to get into it. But this to me is not appropriate. I don't think it's appropriate, right? If this is a high school aged individual, I don't think this is an appropriate attire to a prom. But this ain't the worst of it. AB. That's a great fucking point. That's a great fucking point. You know what that is? Because again, and you talk about ceremonies, we talk about celebrations, we talk about things like this. This is the peak. That's kind of the thing with the prom. The prom is the peak for most Americans. Like that's the last major social event where you're actually honored in a way, or that you're a active participant in. Like motherfuckers may go to balls and galas and these things, but you know it's for somebody else. They're just there. They're buying that $1,500 plate just to chill or whatever they're doing. But you know, you have your little birthday. That's why. All right, there we go. My bad to pull something. But yeah, that's it. We're gonna ponder on that a little bit more later. Shout out to AB. What's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. J Mel, what's the motherfucking deal? Yeah, the niggas like that. Honestly, look, I'm not I'm not tripping on my boy right there. If we gonna keep it 1K, now always I have not watched through all of these, so some of these are gonna be new to you and me. I'm not tripping on my boy right there. Right? Not knocking it out. I have no issue with what he's wearing. Maybe another little strap on the other side. Uh, you know, I'm sure there's a couple of other alterations. But the thing is, like, the modesty is going out the window because that's what I said a long time ago. We talked about when people don't know what appropriate attire is for an occasion, right? And with black women, shout out to AB, appreciate the love. Maybe one of them drinks. Shout out to AB, man. Oh, and I'm glad, man. Shit, look, because it almost slipped my fucking mind. I'm glad you I meant to do it yesterday. Let's do it yesterday. I want to say shout out to AB because he is pursuing a venture forward, and I got nothing but respect for it. Now, we're all degenerates. Some of us probably are dirtier degenerates than others, but we can all freshen up a bit. So when you got some time after the stream, you need to go to Unique and Natural and check out the selection and freshen up your collection of soaps and bodily fragrances. So again, support the Den Folk, but not only just because they are the Den Folk, but because it is quality products, right? Support small businesses. And again, support the goddamn Den Folk. Because this is what we do, because we're a family around here. So shout out to AB. Um, appreciate the Den donation. Um, this shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. It is, and you're right because when you look at it, a lot of these dresses are they've because even with wedding dresses have changed or have changed, but they come across more like wedding dresses than prom dresses. Prom dresses used to be relative. I wouldn't say simple, but they were nowhere near as revealing as any of this, right? I don't I don't know what's going on. I'm not really tripping. I'm pretty sure that it's inappropriate. Jen, shout out to the lovely Miss Jen. You said you're gonna later find a Goodwill dress for 60. What 60? Man, look, I'm gonna show you some of it's a video in here. I'm not sure which one it is. And they said they spent 2,000 fucking they I wish shout out to y'all that got kids. Y'all better than me. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. $6. That's amazing. Check this one out. This one is extremely interesting, right? And that's a skill set, right? Yeah. Like I don't think people understand. And that's why I say we're gonna start getting back into some we're gonna open up some different dead topics because this whole thing at this point needs to be recalibrated. The whole school system, the whole everything. Because this is why people have issues. Not only because of the foods and I'm gonna go off a bridge. Not because of the foods, not because of the well, not only because of the food, but you got these people where you kind of interject into these kids' lives, you kind of force them to have to deal with it. At this point, you're not really teaching them. You're teaching them so that these schools can get funding, or you're allegedly teaching them so these schools can get funding to just be in operation so people have jobs. Um, we learn different. Like I don't believe that you should be taking kids and putting them in a box. Like in their most, in the years in which they're developing the most, right? You know, from birth to 7, 8 years old, especially because they say it's up to like 7 before you kind of develop your personality as to what kind of person you're gonna be. Um, like those years should be spent discovering and understanding the world. Not saying that you don't need to know basic math and learn a lot of these things, but at this point, the kids are going to be that. They're going to be that. The ones who aren't, the overwhelming majority aren't, right? So, um, but it's just then at the end, like you said, the last 4 years, you're saying, hey, this is going to be the best one. A lot of these people you're telling this is going to be the best moment of your life. And for some of them, it is. For some of them, it is. Some of them, this will be the highlight of their existence. A lot of people are mentally still stuck in high. Well, in high school, you used to be a cornball. Okay, bro, high school was 20 years ago. High school was 30 years ago. High school, remember so and so used to be a whore. That's cool. And yeah, maybe she was. She probably was. But it's 20 years ago. Like, who cares? Or for me, some of y'all maybe more, some of y'all maybe less. Um, but it's like it's a lot of people who that's where it peaked. That was the epitome of their popularity, their social status, their existence. They used to be cool in high school. So it is what it is. See, though, what's the motherfucking deal? Um, yeah, but this is where we are, man. Yeah, it is, and it's that's what's going on. Problem is, again, like I said, it sets this weird standard. One night only, you get to be special. One night only. This is the biggest moment of your life. Is this like an American thing? Do they prom overseas? Do they do stuff like this? Well, they do, yeah. Because I saw the Niger. And here's the thing: I saw the African. Let's switch it up. I saw an African prom, and they dressed so nice, so modestly, so appropriate. Like they were still fly. Don't get me wrong. Young ladies looked good. They were attractive. They had their hair non-weaved. They were just they were clean. And then it wasn't over the top. The young men looked appropriate. They were handsome. They were put together. Wasn't no crazy shit going on. They weren't over, and it just looked like a nice group of people, right? Like, hey, I say more than three, I will not be, but hey, these people look like they're safe, right? If you were adults like this, if we had American adults like this, I wouldn't mind hanging with niggas, but we don't. But you put motherfuckers like this young sister man, uh, like shit like this is weird. That right there, that's a girl. That's what I'm saying, young sister man, right? Like this is what I mean. Like, what is going on? Because it's like you got makeup on, but then you got your studly attire going on. That's confusion, is what that is. So yeah, let's switch it up. Anyway, fucking looking like a goddamn Joker. But again, it's a clone. Now, y'all wanna guess? Who wants to guess what song is being played right now? Who would like to guess? And I will add pistachios to the pistachio account. Is the pistachio thing working? Yeah, okay. I'll add pistachios to the pistachio account. If anybody who can guess what song is currently playing. I think Jabari, yeah, because I don't know if that's the name. It's a sexy red song, definitely. It's definitely a sexy red song, but I don't know which is which. But it's the if I'm not mistaken, it was the Get It Sexy fucking song. But I don't know if that's Bow 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 because all them songs are outside the same. I don't know who, what, I don't know the name, but yeah, it was definitely a sexy red fucking song. Uh, but yeah, again, appropriate. Like you can't even, you about to fall out the goddamn dress. I thought this one had tattoos too. Again, like, and this is what we encourage. Oh, this is music for the women. This ain't for the kids. You got them in high school. Listen to this. What do you think their mentality is? This is the thing that gets your blood flowing. You get excited. You crunk coming out the house to some goddamn sexy red. This not appropriate. Not appropriate at all. Why do we do this, especially niggas? Why do we put these fucking wigs and weaves on these little kids' heads and just fucking scar them for life? Like I hate the shit I see now. Like where they're putting the fucking wigs on the babies. Oh, it's just for playing. The babies are registering that. Like I don't see. I don't think that black folks ever take shit serious enough, right? Because everything you do has an impact. Like we think that babies don't know shit till they come out till they start making noises. Like we be neglected. Like they understand. They're processing everything that's going on. Right? And you say you put that on them. If they can get on the phone and find entertainment and know what's happening, if a damn dog can watch TV and process what the fuck is going on, the baby knows what's going on. So when you be putting these wigs and shit on the baby's head, you're fucking them up. That shit pisses me off. Anyway, go check on my coffee. Inappropriate. Completely inappropriate. That like, who bought this fucking dress? There's no way there's a padre in this home and said that this is okay to go out with. What in the fucking Starburst superhero? These motherfuckers got to stay together for life because they took this picture together. Like you can't ever be with no like. You date somebody, they just gonna bring this picture up. You did this. You did, even if it was before me. You did this. This is you. Like you made a conscious life decision to go out in public, like the regular pack of Starburst, like the regular pack. Hair, shoes. I mean, I give it a 10 for color coordination, right? I give it a 10 for idea. But this is one of those ideas that just maybe should not have been executed. No, this is a Starburst superhero and a damsel in distress. God damn. And this she like the lemon Starburst. That's like the worst. Terrible. Terrible. It is like where you fucking just can create whatever kind of fucking character you want to. This is crazy. And again, I haven't seen all these. I haven't gone through all this stuff. Um, but they're not all bad. So I'm showing you this collection of videos, but I'm gonna show y'all something else here. And then banana and watermelon. And then but then I'm gonna say where, again, in each of these, I want y'all to give y'all's level of appropriate, your level of rate. This is not appropriate. What the fuck is this? This be too cool for school, my boy. Niggas really be too fucking cool for fucking school. Like I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. Good grief. Good fucking grief. Again, drop y'all's ratings when y'all what y'all see. Drop the outfit. Something is going fast, so some of y'all might be on the. Make sure again that your live button is red next to the word live on the stream, so you know that you are up to date with the stream. But rate the outfits. I want to know what y'all think. This is a participatory grade. And just let me know which outfits you're talking about because I know as I'm going through, some of y'all might be talking about one outfit, y'all. Some of y'all might be talking about a. Nah, this is the high water hell, bro. This is not what's happening, right? Like we need to embrace making more black nerds. Like, just get away from this shit. That's what I be saying. Like not black culture, whatever we can get into that. You know, I have my technicals on that, but nigga culture is extremely corny, bro. It's some of the corniest shit. Like corny to be cool. And then people who just doing normal saying shit, we allow the corny motherfucker. That's how we so ass backwards. What the fuck is this? I saw this earlier. I don't fucking understand. Like I don't fucking understand none of this. I don't understand the rose head. I don't understand none of it. Like I don't like if y'all get it and y'all comprehend, like let me know what this means. Like what is the purpose of this? Is this some kind of new is this some kind of like new deal? Like I don't know. I don't know. What is this a new look? I mean, I don't know. I'm confused, conflicted. I really am. No, I don't. That's why I thought maybe somebody else knew. That's weird. So it looked like some shit in a horror movie. The evil bouquet. I'm coming back for your black ass. Like that shit there is that bothers me a little bit, slightly. I want y'all to recognize something on this one. I want y'all to recognize. Do you see? Does anybody? Does anybody see what is going on right now? Oh, it's not a cake. How many of you have seen "I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker"? This supposed to be a high school motherfucker. This motherfucker tatted up with the fucking purple mermaid hair. Have y'all? If you've seen "I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker," there's a particular scene that's extremely funny to me about a special pair of shoes. So what she's done is took that special pair of shoes and made it into a dress. This bitch got a fucking fish, a goldfish in her fucking belly, bro. Like what what was the I guess maybe the mermaid thing. She got starfish earrings. I hate the makeup, bro. I hate all the makeup. I'll be wearing that makeup to make y'all look more mannish than you just need to. Look at this shit. Goldfish. Yes, in the belly. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This bitch tatted the fuck up. This can't be no fucking kid. This bitch is, bro. Motherfuckers lived 15 lifetimes. What in the fuck is this like a shower head? Is this supposed to be, is this like a hat? Like what is taking place right now? Like you can't see outside of that. Whatever the fuck that was. I'm gonna run through these last ones real quick because this shit is off the wall. Um but like at what point did this shit just start going over the top? I don't understand the color combination. I don't get it. Uh, if they're happy, I'm happy. If they're happy, I'm happy. What in the fuck is going on? I gotta get my coffee. This is crazy. This is this is absolutely wild. Broderick's here. Broderick, when people need me to pray, I don't pray. But what? Now, well, I don't know. That shit look like a fucking vape. The bit. He's a kid. Let me not call them bitches. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to be just. Oh, she's back. The bra was dressed like a fucking vape pen. I need my coffee. I'm gonna let this rotate. Y'all admire this. I gotta go get my fucking coffee. This is crazy. Right. Oh my god. Diddle-a-diddle-doo. Oh. Shout out to AB. Appreciate the donation. So I need another man. Look, I'm trying not. You know what? That actually might be the case. I forgot. I said I was going to take me a shot before we got to the start, and I did not do that. Whew, that's what I need to go get. I got my coffee. I might as well give me a shot and say, what is going on? I missed the whole peacock thing. When did that one happen? I missed the whole fucking peak. What? I must have been talking. I must have been fucking running my mouth. I didn't even see. He's probably there. The Drake probably scouring the gram right now looking for shit. Oh yeah, it's a nice dress. I seen you in that dress. How you look like that? How you look like that? You're only 17. But yeah, like with proms now, because I saw somebody mention like a spring fling and some other stuff. They have like prom and junior prom. Like it used to be like homecoming, right? Now they give motherfuckers, oh, they got too many goddamn events to celebrate. Too many damn events to celebrate. You know what I mean? So it's just like, what you say, Broderick? This look like some shit Broderick probably wore to his prom. This shit right here, the niggas in the blue on this side, definitely look like some shit Broderick wore. I could see that nigga in that shit. Nah, this look more like some shit Broderick wore to prom. But see, even then, the dresses were at least more modest, right? Like that type of attire, like this is what I expect more. That's probably what was going on more around my time. Uh, Probably still had to have like straps on the shit. There were still like dress codes for the shit. You know what I'm saying? This was terrible. This had to be some Florida shit. You couldn't tell nothing looking like fucking New York from Flavor of Love. All this off the wall stuff, man. This is what I'm saying. But people just dress up to that crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Now, try this last one. I'm gonna show y'all a couple other things. Going out looking like a goddamn glow stick. Anyway, so there's an endless amount of there's an endless amount of these, right? These are just a few I grabbed right before the stream started. But I wanted to say, okay, say we look at the good, we look at the bad, and then we'd examine the ugly. Don't do that. Let's do that. And then just a moment. We're in real time here. And see. But yeah, there we go. And let's try that. All right, what's up back on screen? I'm not even thinking I'm not even paying attention to myself. All right, so I'm gonna go through this. There's a couple of pages, prom pages. And so I think, so I didn't want to just show the bad and the terrible and the off the wall. Right. I want to give fair shots. So these are things that people were promoting and saying were nice and were okay and all that good stuff. Professor Trill, you missed all the bad stuff. Good to see you. Hope you're all right, my brother. So I figured that we could run through a couple because, like I said, the times have changed so much. The times are much different than when I was in school. But that was again 20 years ago, right? Nobody wants to hear about that. Nobody cares. So, man, things have changed 20 years ago. You guys were using dial up and afraid of Y2K and shit like that. Let's do it. Okay. So this is the first one. I don't think this is appropriate prom dressage picturage. It's a lot going on. Not saying that everything looks bad or everything is terrible, but it just does not seem properly appropriate. So Something's going on. I don't know if it's a. I don't know if it's a. If maybe she's just a young plus size lady, or she's possibly a child. I'm not going to make any assumptions. I'm just going to move on to the next one. Neapolitan ice cream. That's what they called it. This maybe not so terrible, right? Not as bad as some of the other stuff. And again, it's not the young men. The young men aren't dressing too crazy. I don't. This nigga said a gay matador. Oh my god. Would a gay matador be better than a regular matador? Like, alrighty, lovely Miss Sarah Lou. Anybody got old property? Ooh, I'm not even gonna try to go dig in the archives. I'm sure. Does this not make like I want to again like I said, but I don't take like taking pictures. But this just to me, it radiates arrogance. Right? And I get it on your well, hunch. If it was like, there's nothing wrong with being like fly and being flat, but there's like a certain decorum to it. And I could just be just whatever, being an old man. I could just be being a bitter old man. Shout out to the lovely Miss Sarah Lou. Thank you for the den donation. Say get better Trill. Yes, sir, Mr. Trill. Take care of yourself. We're gonna put you on the keto. Um, but like, I don't know. I just for some reason I look at it and it makes me. I just again I could be overdoing it. I didn't told y'all about the blonde hairs and all the other things. Again, we do this to ourselves. I want y'all to look at this young lady and tell me what are the odds. Just drop a percent. I want y'all to give me a percentage. What are the odds that she ever has another moment in her life where she wears some type of attire like this to some type of formal gathering? Like, what do you think the odds are that this, you could say wedding included, whatever, that becomes the center of attention in some kind of formal gathering? You already say 5% chance. Like at 18, prom, generally most of us, let's say we went to prom at 18, 17, 18. A couple of y'all might have went at 19. I hope nobody went at 20, goddamn. Um, but yeah, it's a slim chance. So you think about the things you always, I don't want to say you always focus, but you remember the highlights of your life from time to time. So what happens when, the years go by and this is the highlight? This is the strong and grand, aka Dan the man. Like this is the highlight of your life at 18. You know, this is why. This is why people are the way that they are. I'm not going to dive back into the structure of the system. But it's crazy that life tells most people you had your greatest moments probably in between 18 and maybe 22, 23 or something like that. Like, are there layers to the dress? See, not like that. That right there doesn't seem so bad. Whatever the fuck that is. Okay, she must be standing near a stand or something. 'Cause I thought that was all part of it. So I might have been over here being a hater. America. Shout out to the Illusion. Appreciate the 10 donation. Oh man, I wouldn't be surprised if they come on like at this age, and we're not at this in this day and age. Would you be surprised if you saw somebody wear some type of bridesmaid dress type deal to a funeral? Like, and we know exactly whose funeral. Like for the attention of it, yeah, it is a little. This is still a little bit much going on, but that's what I'm saying. But then you're gonna have people say they argue, well, they're 18, they can wear whatever they want to. It's still a school function. You're still gonna have people there who are in that range of not there, right? Because I've seen all kind of people argue all of this shit. Next. It ain't as bad as a lot of the other ones. I'm not saying it's great. But again, drop your ratings per dress, per outfit, per whatever. And what y'all think is it on a scale of appropriateness, a 1 to 10. I guess I should have made that more clear earlier. On a scale of appropriateness. No, oh, I did. That's funny. That is fucking funny because it does come across a little the phrasing of the way the word came out, it does come across funny. That's hilarious. The dog then got forced into this shit. Dog probably wondering what the fuck I done to deserve. Like nowadays, again, like I said, back in my day, I went to 2 proms, right? Both proms, went to the house, pick the chick up, take some pictures beforehand, do a little bit. There wasn't a whole pre-ceremony. Like, 'cause you see now they doing these things, they getting pictures, they getting all these photos, and they doing all this extra shit. And they do a lot of shit these days. And this is why the kids are fucked up. One, they don't have to work for shit. One, they get everything they pretty much want. Then you over celebrate every activity. Like I think there's a moderate level of celebration. We're all going to prom. I'm not saying you don't have a good time, not to enjoy looking good, but guess what? Everybody's going to be there all dressed up. And 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to be there dressed better than you. But it's just like, we just get too, I don't know. Again, I could be being a hater. I just think it's just too much hype, too much going on. Like you have a whole pre-prom. Again, I get it. If you're spending thousands of dollars on these dresses and shit now, what in the fuck? And then my thing with a lot of this is like, y'all just going taking Lamborghini photo shoots? Or like, are you really driving the lamb to school? Yeah, this one's terrible. Again, I was the niggas was doing good until we came up on that one. But anyway, baby hairs, baby hairs, baby hairs everywhere. Leonard Avery, what's the motherfucking deal? But again, like I say, this whole prom debacle, right? Is one I was looking for in particular. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna spend $1,000 on your prom. As soon as you graduate, get the fuck out of my house. You got to figure it out on your own. So that $1,000 or whatever that you spent on that prom and those shenanigans, you could have put towards something for the kid to have a foundation. Again, prom it's like it. Look at this shit. Just crazy. Like everybody has to have over the top celebrity status. But again, I'm not saying that the others don't do it, but y'all happen to see, again, it could be the pages I'm going to. I'm just typing in random, so I'm not even typing in black. What in the fuck is. Jesus. Is this like Magic Don Juan's kids? Like it's, and that's the thing. It's about. I saw somebody across the world do something that I'll never meet, but now I need to try to outdo them. This shit is, good God. Again, I'm gonna be honest, man. Start robbing random teenagers. They all got money. Like what the fuck? Where do all these kids? Where do these kids getting all this goddamn money from? Like every picture, every these motherfuckers got stacks. Shit. If you broke, just go rob some random teenager. Shit. I guess this is what happens when you ain't got bills to pay. Not the worst thing. It's a lot of these young niggas though. My beef with a lot of young niggas is the shoes they be wearing. Like the sneaker and shoe combination, the sneaker and suit combination. Pardon me. The sneaker and shoe combination is killing me, right? And I'm not a super fashionable person. I don't know what it is, but it just to me it just don't sit right. This is very questionable. Oh my goodness, these niggas is falling off. What is wrong with niggas? Give me just one moment. Good grief, fucking head hurt. That might be the worst picture I saw at all. I don't even want to look at pictures no more now. But it was one I was looking for. I'm gonna try to find it. Let me close this out. I got a part of me. I'm getting like this crazy little fucking headache out of nowhere. Um, Project coming from the number one hater. I'm not even gonna argue saying it. I ain't got it. Mm-mm-mm. It's one I'm looking for in particular. And if I can find it, it was very orange. What in the fuck? Right. Yeah, but this is what happens. Like, and I agree because this is when you start letting people have too much free will. I know this ain't a fucking prom. That's what I'm saying. Like, motherfuckers making whole documentaries about getting ready for fucking prom. That's crazy. I can't find the one I'm looking for. But anyway, it's an orange motherfucker. I couldn't tell if it was a stud or not, but he had two chicks with him or her, and it was some of the craziest. Let's maybe spell that right. It was some of the craziest shit. Okay, give me just a moment. Like, again, I said, my head is. Gonna take a fucking I don't know. There's something here. Yeah. So, like I said, I was trying to find. I can't find it. It is what it is. Give me a moment. Let me go take a Tylenol, and then what we can do, we'll open up the line. We'll take some calls and discuss what has happened. Why has it changed? What has changed since you were in school and you went to prom? If you went to prom, we'll talk a little bit about prom experiences and things of that nature. So, like I said, give me just a moment while I go get me something to take for this fucking headache. I'm this motherfucker talking like motherfucking Mike wasn't even fucking on. I'm all muted like a bitch. Terrible, terrible. Give me a moment. Good grief. Fuck. Terrible, terrible. Yeah, but I was agreeing with what Let's Talk About It as you have a lot of people who are in these positions who, of authority. You see it too much. What was it? I just seen another. Who did I say it to? The 14-year. No, she wasn't 14. I want to say 10. She's like a 31-year-old. No, she was 14 or 10. I can't remember. But more and more of these things going on. This is what we're gonna do because, like I said, this little headache's bothering me a little bit. Probably gonna cut it short here and slide in the Discord because my head is throbbing here. But we can continue this conversation. Yesterday was a really good conversation in the Discord. So shout out to everybody who lived through that. Was like an old den Discord day. Excuse me. It was like an old den Discord day. It was a lot of good conversation on various topics throughout the Anything? Thank you, Miss Jen. I'll be all right. I just kind of bothered me a little bit. I don't think it's a migraine. It's just I don't know if it hurts. Um, yeah. So we'll just slide into the Discord and then we'll chop it up in there. And then yeah, with that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you. I thank you for being here. Depending on what, since it was a little short of a den, what's today? Thursday. May try to make it up this evening. We may make it up this evening. See how I'm feeling this evening. I'm not gonna make any promises. But yeah, see how that shakes. So with that being said, y'all know the link. Everybody here should know the link to this. If you don't know the link to the Discord, shame on you. But yeah, with that being said, I'm out. Chopping Discord, meet me there, don't beat me there. Beat me there, don't meet me there. Yeah, I can't even think straight. Appreciate y'all. And as always, it is my honor. It is my privilege. But more than anything, it is my pleasure to get to chop it up with you wonderful people every chance we get. So, chunking to produce. I'll catch y'all in the voice chat in the Discord. Adios.